3:34 p.m. I am now calling the joint special call Budget and Finance Committee meeting and special call Committee of the Whole meeting to order. Councilors, have you had a minute to look at last meeting's minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I have a question.
Yes.
This may have occurred previously and I didn't notice it. That's highly possible. But on some of these items, it says that a council member motioned to approve the consent agenda, but on some of them it says motion to approve the council agenda. So what is that all about? Because we're not in a council meeting. Is it just it's just a typo kind of thing? Okay, well, whichever way is correct, they just need to, just all say the same thing.
Well, we can just mark through it for now and make a note on the record. And then she can...
I move that we approve it just with those corrections of getting the council agenda language out of here, and because it's intermittent throughout the items.
For audio purposes, Wanda Cook heard that when she types what she hears, so I want to give her the benefit of the doubt that she's listening.
Oh, and I'm not being critical. I'm just saying it needs to be corrected.
Yeah, correct.
Because if I had to type these things up, they'd be a mess.
I don't think we've said that, but I mean, it's everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah,
so
it's
look at it.
It's just a little confusing.
We'll make sure it's corrected. Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor say aye. Aye. The minutes have been approved, and we're going to make sure that on the minutes for March 28th meeting it says Budget and Finance consent agenda. Okay, councilors, are there any items you would like to put on consent?
Yes.
Councilor Abbott?
I would like to put items, get where I can say the page number, 5 and 6. 5 is on the first page and 6 is on the second page. Then items 7 and 8, which are also on the second page. Item 9 and 10 on the third page. Items 11 and 12 and 13 on page 4. Item 15 and 16, no, just 15 on page 5.
Okay. Councilor Alexander, Madam President.
I don't have any other items to add or remove.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I'll say this out loud. So item 5 on page 1, item 6 and 7 on page 2, items 9 and 10 on page 3, items 11, 12, and 13 on page 4, and only item 15 on page 5.
And did you say item 8 on page 3?
No, I didn't get that. So items 8, 9, 10 on page 3.
Now, 10 we need an explanation on.
So you want to take it off consent?
Yeah, I don't want 10.
Okay, we're taking 10 off consent. Okay. Let's make sure. So items 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, and 15. Okay. Is there a motion and a second?
I move approval.
I move the approval of those items for consent.
Yes, all in favor say aye. Aye. Okay, the consent agenda passes. If your item was placed on consent, have a good afternoon. Okay, first item is item 4, a redevelopment agreement with Black and White Photography Incorporated, under which Black and White Photography will undertake a project to refurbish and transform the former Five Points West Library located at 4626 Avenue V, Birmingham, including interior exterior reconstruction for the development of a multi-purpose community facility which will serve as a major resource to the Inslee/Five Points West community by providing photography services, youth, and community training programs to attract more interest from investors, potential new businesses, and resources. The city has agreed to make the property available to Black and White Photography at a use value of $25,000 in support of the project.
Move the item.
Second.
Chief Mitchell.
Ms. Janice Doctor, come up and speak to the item.
Good afternoon, councilors.
Good afternoon.
Today we have Black and White Photography. They've been trying to get the old Five Points West Library for a while. And we're happy to say that what they want to do is to repurpose the building as a multi-purpose facility and teach and train our youth about photography, and also have the property available for other use in the community, for media and stuff. But I have Mr. Tamworth, White listed, and Mr. Ricky White that's here to answer the direct question that you may have about how they want to do the develop the property and any questions or concerns that you may have. And the sale price is $25,000.
Okay. Councilor Abbott.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear the story, behind this, how you're going to do it and what you're going to do exactly when you get hold of this lovely building.
Well, we're already established. We've been established for 25 years.
Well, I mean in this specific location.
Yes, in the 401 First. Well, for the new location, we're going to move.
Mr. White, can you speak up just a little bit closer to
We're going to move from 401 to this location. Put our studio there, house everything that we do in that particular new location, and on top of building and training students to be photographers, videographers, gamers, and also partner with the community to build some life back into that community.
Well, that sounds good. So I'm kind of interested in this, videographers and gamers. So
Yes,
you create those games that people play on the internet?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm quite fascinated by those things. I do not. Maybe I might have to come take your class so I can understand how it works. Well, the other question I had, like you have a training space, or you're going to have a training room or a training space, or how are you going to fit the place up for?
Right now, we're looking at breaking the building up into 3 parts. Studio is going to be one part, a training session will be another part, and then we're going to partner with the community and find out what is that they would like to have in that community as well, that we can facilitate for them in that building.
Okay, so you would like lease out a third of it to another entity?
Yes, ma'am.
And keep 2/3 of it for yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. And then I had a question for Ms. Stothard. So do we have an appraisal for the value of this building? I know that you say you're giving it for the use value, but do we have an appraisal?
We do have an appraisal that was done on the property last year.
And can we know how much the appraisal was?
The appraisal, I can get that appraisal value to you, but we've been doing a 772, so that will allow us to be able to sell it under the appraised value. I can get that appraisal.
Oh, we can't
Okay,
hear
they
you.
can't hear you. Can you
can take the
tonight?
mic
Thanks.
off
That's okay.
because it's a handheld mic too.
Okay, and I can get the appraisal, copy of the appraisal to you, but since we were doing the 772, I didn't send that in because we were, we can sell it below the market value. But the building is in very disrepair, and it wasn't much more. I do remember it was very low, kind of low, because the roof, they're gonna need to put in a whole new roof. Air conditioning, plumbing, everything has to be
Well, I
done.
understand that it was owned by the city, and that means it hasn't been maintained at all since see.
Yeah, it's gonna take them over
So,
$300,000 or more to fix it.
I'm just curious.
Okay, I can get you, I will get you a copy
If
of
you'll
that.
send it to me, I mean, we're gonna, I feel like we're going to approve this, I just am curious.
Okay, I will get it
Curious
to you.
person. So, but I wish you luck, it sounds like a great project, and I'm gonna come to your video game training so I can, not that I have any ideas, I just wanna know how it's done.
This has been a great opportunity to remove that blight that's been in that area for a long time.
Yes. Yep. So
Well,
good.
and young people love those video games, so I'm sure they wanna learn how to create some. I know my grandsons like them. So, thank you, Madam President.
Madam President.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and good afternoon. I'm very excited to see what your plans for this building. As we know, it's been closed for quite some time. It used to be a very vital part of that 5 Points West community. So I'm just happy to see that someone of your stature type business that you want to put in there, and the fact that you want to give part of that back to the community for their own use. I'm so familiar with your service to the city of Birmingham. This is the photography studio. They're probably taking pictures of thousands and thousands of Birmingham City School students as they walked across the stage. So we appreciate the work that you've done there. And I guess I just want to echo, I was curious as to what the estimated value of the building was, even knowing though that there's probably a lot of cost involved in giving that to us, but that won't stop me from approving this item. But if you could just get that to us, Ms. Arthur, I think it would be helpful. Thank you. That's all that I have. Thank you.
Well, excuse me, I would think that sending it to all the council members would prevent any questions.
When it comes before the full council. Thank you.
Okay, there's
If they don't work.
You're on.
now I'm on. There's been a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Okay, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Next item is item 10 on page 3. A resolution approving and authorizing the mayor to execute for and as the act of said city an agreement between the city of Birmingham and the Community Foundation to work in partnership to review and approve the disbursements of funds for the Greater Birmingham Community of Hope Early Education Leadership Development Program and establish points of contact and a distribution procedure under collaborative Greater Birmingham Community of Hope. There is no funding requirement from the city.
Move the item.
Chief?
Yeah, got Mr. Gavin Billups to come speak to this item.
Good afternoon,
Hello.
Afternoon.
Madam President, City Council staff, and to the administration, and to the public at large. I'm Gavin Billups. I have the pleasure of serving as Executive Director for the Mayor's Office Division of Youth Services, and the item that is before you is the request for the council to approve and to execute an agreement with Greater Birmingham to establish an early education leadership development program.
Madam President.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Billups. Appreciate this effort. Just give me a little bit more when you say Early Education Leadership Development Program. Who's your target audience, and what are sort of the goals and objectives here?
Sure. So the whole goal of this program is to engage stakeholders to understand our early education ecosystem. Okay. So we'll be working with practitioners, we'll be working with members of the public, we'll be working with our strategic partners at Casey Family Programs as well as the Community Foundation to delve into what are the strengths in the areas that we can grow our early education system. After that, the goal beyond that is to engage the public so that they'll have an opportunity to recognize that work that's going on in the city, primarily those best practice facilities, as well as the opportunities to engage with the early education community.
Okay, thank you. That's my only question.
Okay, Councilor Abbott, do you have any questions?
I just wanted to ask if, does this have anything to do with the Board of Education or our school system or anything like that?
Can you repeat your question? I almost heard all.
You almost heard it. Does this have anything to do with the Board of Education or our school system in Birmingham?
Not directly. This is a strategic partnership with KC Family Programs, which is a large philanthropic organization, as well as Community Foundation. Birmingham City Schools is a member of our cohort, which comes together and discuss these initiatives, but this is not a direct Birmingham City School initiative.
So what is the end result of all this when you, I don't know whether you finish, whether there is a finish to it, but what will happen?
Sure. Two things will happen. One, we'll have more expertise around what is the strengths of our system as it stands today. And then two, giving our members of our public an opportunity to engage and to understand on-ramps so that they can get involved with early education as well. That may be involved in volunteerism. That may also be involved with accessing early education itself, which is one of the mayor's priorities, is really to bolster early education access.
Okay, so this will be early education than when children go into pre-K in the school system. This will be like birth to, what, 4 years?
Yeah, so this is a 0 to 5 initiative itself, so it would touch on those community partners that are in that space.
Okay, and it will be primarily then private providers, I assume, since the city is not in the child development business.
That is correct. We will be engaging with private daycare owners as well as members of the nonprofit community as well, alongside working with Casey, which will provide us technical assistance as well. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Chairman.
Okay. There's been a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
The item passes. Thank you. Item 14, a request seeking a budget ordinance to transfer funds in the amount totaling $5,000 from the following district number 5G/L account number 001 underscore 010 underscore 04250 underscore 04251.534-075 to the Birmingham Museum of Art account number 534-030 to assist with pending expenditures.
Move the item.
Second.
Jeff?
Well, can I just say that the only reason I pulled these off is there's no funding source listed, but there was a GL account in the description, so I was just, did the funding source just get forgotten on 14 and 16?
So I see a GL account where we're taking the money from and the destination of where it's going.
Okay, on 14 and 16, my printout shows funding source and a colon and nothing.
It's in the narrative, is it not?
Okay, so, yeah, and that was my question. I see it in the written description, but I don't see it under funding source, and I'm just asking if there was a reason that it wasn't put under funding source or it was just forgotten.
No reason.
Okay, so when it gets to the council, it'll have a funding source.
No, we might put the transfer, but the funding source is so noted it's coming from the following District 5 GL account and colon 2. So that funding source, I guess we could just bring that down and just duplicate what's there. The funding source is the travel expense.
Yeah, like item 15, you know, well, no, we're on 14 and 15. They're the ones with blanks. But like 15 has a funding source, and it is a similar kind of thing, I think.
Yeah, it's the same number that's up in the body, so this one's just not put in there.
Okay, that was my only question, so we can go ahead and vote. If nobody else has a
We'll just note for the record that 14 and then when 16 come up that the funding source is the GL account. So the funding source is district number 5 GL account number 001 underscore 010 underscore 04250 underscore 04251 0.534-075. There's been a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. The item passes. Item 16, a request seeking a budget ordinance to transfer funds in the amount totaling $6,525 from the following GL account number 001_010_04200.527-014 to account 001_71501.452-004 for Parks and Recreation expenses.
I move approval.
Second.
Okay, I think it's the same thing, so we'll just note that the funding source is GL account number _001_04200.527-014. Okay, there's been a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. The item passes. The next Budget and Finance Committee meeting will be on Monday, April 11th at 3:30 p.m. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.